EA Sports. Super Bowl 56.
To kick off for New Orleans.
For the first time in almost 30 years, the big game is back in Los Angeles. Super Bowl 56 underway. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
9-yard line.
Of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, a give to Mixon. He finds an opening past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, if those at home were wondering if we were going to see some offense in this Super Bowl, I think your answer was right there. Incomplete, but they take a big shot early.
Like the script. If they get the big play early, so much the better. But if nothing else, they send a message. They're going to be aggressive in this game.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. What a moment for him. A pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison of the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended? That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You will call him on. What a play here. Another pick 6 in the Super Bowl.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete, and he's brought down after a very nice gain. 27 yards there, a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Now they will throw it with Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
You have to figure with this offense on 2nd and inches, they're in ideal shape, but then they end up getting an incompletion, a run stuffed on 3rd and inches, and you look around and say, how did it become 4th down?
Seibert's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And his pass incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Down at the 30-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he's got this down to the 35. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Bengals 3.
from the gun. It's a run for Kamara. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up second.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. That's caught. The tight end Hill.
Breeze.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. And they'll get this down to the 10. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Kamara trying again. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Saints 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now they run with Mixon. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
It's 2nd and 8.
Play action. It's Burrow. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off out on the 43. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. That one complete to Hill. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
From midfield, here's Breeze. This is going to be incomplete.
On the throwaway. Sets up 4th down.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. They'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Number 41.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Logan Wilson.
Shotgun now for Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Lutz puts this one through. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Breeze to throw on second down. In the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
The ball carrier.
Von Bell up to make the tackle.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And their halftime hold now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? But
he's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 34 yards there.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First down, here's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. T. Higgins there to make the grab. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. When the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, this is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Kamara there with a first down carry, but not much running room, and he takes it forward for only a couple. It's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
7 brings up 3rd and 1.
They run it for the first time with a backup move. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
43-yard line.
Breeze now on first down. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
At the 41-yard line.
The busy night continues for Kamara. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Brought down by the quarterback, William Jackson. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
And 7.
Breeze now to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
Breeze pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. He is going to fall down here. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 17-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Geno Atkins able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
Second down.
This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where the extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
4th down and 1.
They've been brilliant, perfect. perfect on fourth down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. They'll try and run with Murray. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and
they'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Running with Kamara. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on fourth and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And Lutz's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Now a desperation throw, deep depth. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 75 yards. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. We didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. This one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Good running there by Kamara on first down as he takes this ahead for a gain of 5. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He's got his running back downfield. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt. Obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time. Got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And the Lombardi Trophy is headed back to the Bayou. The New Orleans Saints, Super Bowl champions. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.